Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm just going over our homeschool curriculum and school supplies that we got for this year of homeschooling. It is my first year of doing a curriculum with my children. Last year I did some sit-down books and like flashcards and things like that with Owen, who is my oldest. He was 6, and then we moved to North Dakota. The laws were different there. We came back to Pennsylvania, and the laws are different here. Either way, we never had to be super strict or structured with homeschool, but now we are, and I will be homeschooling 4 children, and they are in 2nd grade, 1st grade, kindergarten, and preschool. So I'm going to be going over first the curriculum with you guys, everything I got for that. And it seems a bit overwhelming at the moment, but I'm sure we'll get through it just fine. Hopefully you can hear me all right, because we sort of lost our microphones in the move. So yeah, we turned off like the air conditioner, everything I could do to hopefully get the sound okay and, you know, easier to hear. So let me first show you, I think I'm going to go over the curriculum and then the homeschool supplies and kind of explain how I plan to do things. So I will just say my oldest, who is 7, will technically be in 2nd grade, but he does have a lot of 1st grade curriculum because this curriculum is slightly advanced, and I just wasn't sure how much I don't want to push any of my children, and because it's the first time using curriculum, I'm going to start slowly. This curriculum is called The Good and the Beautiful, if you're not familiar with it. It is designed, I believe, to be 4 days a week as opposed to 5, and we will have our 5th day doing something else. We have one subject of a different curriculum, the Gather Round curriculum, which I'm very interested to try that as well. It's more of a unit study from what I understand, but I'll be learning right along with the kids this curriculum. I've never done it before. Hopefully we'll get used to it this year, and then next year be able to do it a little more smoothly and jump into it much faster. Now, I am kind of doing things last minute here because we're starting tomorrow and I still have to go over everything. I'm probably going to be, I'll wait till after the videos to pack these backpacks, but they are going to be keeping all their personal books and belongings in as far as school supplies in their backpacks. So although we're homeschooling, I thought it'd be fun for them just to have a backpack. I don't know. And also we needed a place to keep their stuff, so works out perfectly. And like I said, Owen will be doing a lot of 1st grade, but I also threw in a little bit of the level K, which I think is going to help because I referred to my sister for a lot of things. My sister does this curriculum, and she kind of explained to me, I think it would be good for them to do a little bit of kindergarten prep work because it kind of teaches some concepts that are, I don't know if they're exclusive to this curriculum or what, but it's kind of just the way they teach. It just will help them get used to it and familiar with it. So I'm trying to make it as smooth as possible while also helping them learn a lot of new things, which I'm sure they will. And Owen is very, very good at math, my 7-year-old. So he might just breeze through this, and then we could just move on to level 2 within this school year. So we'll see if we can do that. But basically, let me start out by saying this is not The Good and the Beautiful. I did get other random things, so I'm showing you that as well. But this is a Q&A book for kids. I really, really wanted something like this to look back on with just, you know, different things. Like, I'll give examples. If you were a dog, what kind would you be? I hate it when blank. And then you can go over, it's a 3-year journal. And then I almost got 4 separate ones for all 4 of my students, but because that would have been a lot of money, and I just thought it would be wiser to get just one, and then I can put, because they give a lot of space to write, I can just put their initials like by their answer and just put the different years. I thought that would be better anyway, keep everything on one book. Whom would you love to have sitting in your room talking to you? What makes you nervous and why? If I had a magic eraser, I would erase blank. What did someone tell you that wasn't true? Today I learned blank. Have you ever broken a bone or hurt yourself? Badly. Explain. And then, what was the last book you liked? All kinds of things to get them thinking, talking, discussing. I already gave them a couple of example questions, and their answers were kind of hilarious. But I'm excited to put to have their, because they're 7, 6, 5, and 4, their ages, and a very good time to just write things down and remember things. So during this very busy time, for those of you who don't know, I also have a special needs toddler who's 2. She'll be turning 3 in October, and I have a 1-year-old who will be turning 2 in November, and I have my 7th baby on the way, and he will be coming around October 11th. So lots of things going on, and then it just, you know, starting homeschool, getting ready for the baby, and then the holidays coming up. It's a lot of things, so I want to make sure I'm writing down memories like this. So that's going to be good to have, and then that's going to be in our morning basket. We also got this illustrated children's Bible. I thought that would be good for a little Bible time in the morning. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of different devotionals. I don't know. I like to be able to look at them, and I was ordering online, and it would have been a little difficult. So I just got pretty basic children's Bible, illustrated. I thought this would be helpful, convenient to have, to go over with them, to read the stories, get familiar with them. And they actually told me they had the same one in the Sunday school they've been going to. So I thought that was interesting, and the illustrations are beautiful. Again, this is not The Good and the Beautiful, but this is Harvest Kids, it's called. I got this on Amazon. I'll try to leave that linked below, as well as the Q&A book if you're interested. And also in our morning basket, that will be in the morning basket, and I'm planning on putting these 4 notebooks in the morning basket, so that after we do our morning basket time, I can kind of just give them these, they can write in them, and maybe while I'm like changing diapers or something like that, they could be doing this. And my son wants to use his, my oldest son Owen wants to use his for his collectible race car stickers and write things about cars. And probably the girls will draw like butterflies and hearts and things like that, and then write mom, BFF, those are the words they like to write, dad, things like that. So whatever words they're learning, they could put those in there. So now that was the morning basket, and I might add to that, I'm not sure. But I'll move on to the curriculum, which I really love. The illustrations are beautiful, and it seems to be laid out pretty simply to follow, but hopefully, I don't know, we'll see as we delve into it. But I did get a kindergarten prep book for each of the children, which I'll show you, but this is going to be not, like, obviously it's not his level, but hopefully helpful as he delves into the other things. This is not like a full year's worth of school, but they have like a lot of little pop-out things with vowels and whatever else. That's going to help him get really familiar with this before he jumps into the next level. And math one, this is called a math box. They have one for each math thing that I got them. So this one is for the level 1. It has like a clock, and then the things on the inside are, there's little clocks and blocks and dice and pretend money and other little shapes of something. I don't know. I think there might be a whiteboard that goes with this. That's on the bed here somewhere, but that's to go along with the math, which I think is on the bottom. But I've got Reading Booster Bee books and Reading Booster Bee cards. Now, for each child, from what I understand, if you have 2 children in the same level, you should get one of these for each of them, but you can get one of these for both of them to share, if that makes sense. So this is more, I guess, individualized. So we'll see as we go along. I know there's a place to put stickers on the bottom as they complete things, and you know, we'll see. So they each have one of these, as that's what they needed. And these are all wrapped in plastic. I have to unwrap them, go through them. But then, yeah, like those are those books. I got Language Arts and Literature level 1. And this goes over phonics, writing, reading, grammar and punctuation, spelling, literature, geography, and art. So lots of things that are going to be really important for him to learn, especially as he gets ready for the next level, which, like I said, we might probably go into this year. So let me know if you're interested in seeing anything more detailed. I'm going to try to go over these relatively quickly because I have a lot here, in case you haven't noticed. And it's just a lot of stuff. So there's that. And then next we have Math 1. So I just got him the level 1 math instead of getting him like level K, because I think he could probably do level 2. He probably can, like, he counts really high, like that counting is not an issue. He could probably count to 1,000,000 if he had the time, but he talks about counting to 1,000,000 and wanting to do it. But yeah, he's pretty good with math and his numbers, like that's his strong point. And the reading, not so much, so we're gonna have to figure that out and yeah, work a little slower with that, I guess, as we delve into it, like I said. But that, he has level 1, and then we might, you know, like I said, kind of go through this a little faster depending, and then go straight to level 2 so, within this year. So we'll see if that happens. I don't know if you could see it, but just a ton of notebooks here. So I'm not even going to go over those, but that's, I don't even know. I just thought, okay, I have 4, 8, 12, however many that is. And I'm about to homeschool, okay? 4, 12, 16, 25, I don't know, 16, 14, 24, 8, 16 plus 4, so 20. Sorry, I have about 20 notebooks. It really doesn't matter, but I have just a lot of notebooks here, and that's not part of the curriculum, obviously, but I thought I'd just mention that because I don't know why. Anyway, so kindergarten prep, of course, again, this is for the first grader, who is Felicity. She is my second child. She's 6, and I got her, of course, one of those and the Reading Bee booster cards. And like I said, Owen has the books. She has one of her own books with cards, and I'll kind of be doing theirs together. A lot of their things, just because a lot of their subjects, because they have like the same level, and at the same time they have some things that are like more individualized. So we'll see. Like I said, as we go along, she got a level K math box, which has some blocks with numbers and math symbols and whatnot, and then like little cars, little, I don't know, they look like game pieces to me, and like some kind of blocks in there. So that's what she has for that. She has a Language Arts and Literature level 1 course book, just like Owen, and a Math K course book. So her math is pretty good. I'm not sure which is her strong point. We'll find out as we do school. She might be really good with all of it. She might be, you know, kind of on the same level. I don't really know, but we did the placement test to figure out where she'd be at, and she's more at a level K, or just going into the level 1, which is about where she should be at. So that's totally fine. But I didn't want to put her, again, like I don't want to rush them. Put her, like if she's in between 2 levels, I didn't want to put her at the higher level, just because I want to give her a chance here with this whole curriculum. So kindergarten prep for Titus. Titus is 5, and he is in level K. Same thing, Math K box, Reading Booster A books, and that's going to be for him and the other child, and Booster A cards for him. And then Language Arts and Literature level K course book, and this I think is the same: phonics, writing, reading, grammar, punctuation, spelling, literature, geography, and art. And that's basically, this is what this looks like, and lots of 3-letter words. And I'm just interested because I know different curriculums have different ways of teaching things. You know, you have, I mean, obviously kids can learn in a lot of different ways. People might use examples differently, but like there's just a different way of learning. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but as we, which I think you know what I'm talking about. Some people, or some curriculums will be a little more, some curriculums I think are more difficult and a little more advanced, and I think it does work different with different like personalities or brain function. I don't really know, but so hopefully all of my kids do well with this way of learning. We'll see. I think they will. And then he also has Math K, and he has a preschool course book, which I think is his. I have to go over this again and just see for sure. So I think we're going to do the preschool course book before the kindergarten prep with the 2 younger kids. I'm not really sure. I have to go over it, like I said, again. Preschool practice sheets, which I think, yeah, they both have. So that'll be good. I'll do a couple preschool things with him for the first little while, and jump into level K as he can, kind of see where he's at. But again, I did placement tests and tried to figure it out, and you know, I just don't want to jump ahead too far. So there's that. And then for my fourth student and the youngest, who's 4, that's Hattie. She got a kindergarten prep, a reading A booster cards, a language arts and literature level K course book, same as Titus, and a preschool course book, same as Titus, preschool practice sheets, same as Titus. So Titus might have, I think he has a couple things, like he has math level K and things like that are a little more advanced. But the thing is, I'm not sure if I'm using the level K language arts for her, for Hattie, or if I'm going to go over it with Felicity before I jump her into level 1. So I'm going to have to consult my sister, who is very familiar with this curriculum and these books and can hopefully give me a good recommendation. She obviously doesn't know exactly where my kids are at, but she's been able to give me some very helpful tips. So thank you, Ruthie. And if you're watching, which I'm sure you are, because I've been going over curriculum with Ruthie for a while. She's been helping me figure things out, where, you know, different curriculums. She did a lot, because when I was moving from North Dakota back to Pennsylvania and so many things were happening, I explained it in my last video if you haven't seen that. So many things were going on. I was so overwhelmed, and I knew I had to figure out homeschool curriculum, and she had done so much research that I picked her brain and she gave me so much information. So I truly appreciated that. So yeah, I'm just going to be referring back to her like, hey, what did we do for this, or what did I tell you for this, or whatever, because I don't, honestly, I don't remember a lot of it. But anyway, now on to, oh no wait, I still have more curriculum, so let me show you those. Okay, so basically in the state of Pennsylvania, there are a lot of different required subjects, so I had to make sure I had them all and I had everything covered, and I was pretty thorough about it. So one of them is, oh, I forgot to grab it actually, but I got science for, this is a science for younger children, but it's basically going to be for all 4 of their levels. And it's not, from what I hear and what I understand, it's not the best or most thorough science course book, but it's, and I think there are just a couple of inaccuracies perhaps, but it's nothing major. And I am excited to go through this with the children. I think we will do the science either once a week, since like I said, the curriculum is designed to be 4 days a week. So on Friday, we're going to switch it up. So we're going to have, I think it's going to be Friday. My husband often has a lighter day at work on Friday, so he is going to be helping out with history. History is his jam. So he wanted to help out with something, and I asked him if he could pick out the history subject. So I found the curriculum that I think we would be good with history, and I showed him the different subjects, and he picked ancient civilizations. So this is the gather round curriculum. Real quick, jumping onto that, I got a pre-reader, okay, let me just, teacher's guide and 2 pre-readers, and that will be for the 2 little tykes, Titus and Hattie, the younger ones. And then I also got 2 early readers, and I looked over them briefly with the children, and they have maps and all kinds of fun stuff. My husband loves ancient civilizations type history, so he wants the kids learning about Rome and Greece, and I don't know what else is in there. I don't know, but anyway, lots of just history from the, like, way back when. I don't know. I can't exactly see from the brief, just few minutes I kind of looked through this. I can't exactly tell like how it works with as far as teaching it, but we'll be figuring that out as we go along. And I think it's fairly simple, but like I said, my husband will be going over this with them, and they are looking forward to that. It's going to be fun to shake it up, kind of, you know, to have Friday be a little bit different with him teaching it, and then things that he is passionate about, and will be I think everyone's going to have a lot of fun with this subject. And my husband is also going over, he's going to be doing some Bible with them and then some PE. So he'll cover those things. And that's really going to help me because it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. So anyway, continuing on to The Good and the Beautiful. We're back to that. I have a bunch of random things here, which I'll go over. Some of them might not be so random now that I think about it, but I got a Beatles flip book and a Butterflies flip book. These are both still in plastic, but they're two separate books, and that's more for the younger two, Titus and Hattie. And I got All About Frogs and Snakes. This fact book, which I know Owen is going to absolutely love this. And I don't know if it says on every book what level it's technically for, but he loves facts about any kind of animals, especially frogs and snakes. It's like right up his alley. Glenn and His Goat, Find Grandpa's Gold. These are just some readers and like storybooks and stuff that hopefully as Owen learns how to read, he'll be able to read on his own. And I will just read some storybooks to them as we do school. And this one, Poetry Parties for Littles. I love poetry, so I thought it would be nice to kind of go over this with them. The Fly, Baby Bye, Here's a Fly. Let us watch him, you and I. It's, you know, for littles. So I think it's going to be fun. Lewis and Clark Go West. So, oh, nice illustrations. Very nice illustrations in these books. So that's going to be fun. The Helping Hunt. Like, I don't know. I've never read these books, so I don't know how they are exactly, but I think the illustrations I knew were beautiful, and I think that the children are going to love them. Just having all these different books to look at. I got quite a few. I didn't realize I got so many, but The Girl in the Block. Sounds interesting. Dave and the Frog. I Am Molly. This is Mac. Mole's Hole. And I also, so this is the whiteboard I was talking about, which I think goes with Owen's math box, if I'm not mistaken, but I might be mistaken. Anteater Edition flashcards. Snowy Owl Subtraction. Actually, I don't know if it's a flashcard or a game. No, I think they're games. But I guess they're cards, but they're also games. Ages 5 and up, 1 to 2 players. Ages 5 and up, 1 to 2 players. So, I guess maybe for the older two. Or the older 3. Well, I guess the 4-year-old could do it too, because when you homeschool, you can kind of have your own rules. So hopefully they could all do it together. And a couple of them could do one and a couple of them could do the other. Creative Arts and Crafts Notebook, grades K to 5. That will be, I don't know, all of them whenever we want like a craft or something. I was thinking I can make copies and do the craft, but I don't have a copier. I mean, I think I might. I think we have to hook it up. So we were waiting because we have to get our computer figured out. I don't know what's the issue with that right now, but there's an issue. Folder activities for use with the Good and the Beautiful preschool course. So mainly for Hadassah. Hadassah's her full name. We call her Hattie. So mainly for Hattie. This is, I think she's gonna love this because activities and keeping the little ones entertained, which also is going to, that's where this handwriting stuff comes in, but I'll show you that in a second. Drawing 100 fun and easy birds, drawing 100 fun and easy trees. I thought these would be really good for the children to learn how to draw simple things. They have like each step that you can go over. It shows you how to draw different kinds of birds, different kinds of trees, and they can learn how to draw. So that's nice. Insects and spiders, mazes, termite, box elderbug. Wait, I think we had these in North Dakota. Anyway, those were annoying. Those bugs. Anyway, so now the handwriting books. Okay, so we got 2 level K, 2 level K. Sorry, I should have figured this out. Doodles and Pre-Writing for Littles Part 1. I got 4 of those. So I guess 1 for each child. And then Doodles and Pre-Writing for Littles Part 2. 1 for each child. So they can go over that. And then Handwriting Level K and Handwriting Level 1. I got 2 each of those. So these are basically just writing practice, and my sister told me that these are really good for keeping your little ones entertained when like you're doing schoolwork with the older ones. It really helps to just have, you know, if you need something where you don't have to be right there, just have them practice writing. So that's good. That's good to have. And I can't remember who I got these for exactly, but we're gonna figure it out. And then my first nature reader and my second nature reader. So this is for, what level is this for? I think this is for what they're at now, and this is for, well, since it's the second nature reader, it might be for level 2, but I'm not sure. But I thought those were really good to have. I think they have a third one as well, I think. And then my first Africa reader, I'm not sure what I got that for. This might be, yeah, I think that's for their level 2. So, not level 2, but level as well. I don't know. Anyway, small mammals flip books. This is the small, or the mammals bundle for littles. So, I'm guessing this is for Hattie or Hattie and Titus. So I will have to figure that out, if it's like something they could do together or if just one child does it and then I got it for Hattie. Again, like I really did very, I was very detailed in what I got for them specifically because I didn't want to overbuy and I definitely didn't want to underbuy, which clearly I didn't. So I know I got very specifically, like this is for this child, this is for that child, this is for this child to do for this time period, and then they're going to do this one and whatever. I figured it all out, but now, that was a long time ago, okay? And we had to move and everything since then, a whole pregnancy, well, not the whole thing, but anyway. So there's that. That's all the good and the beautiful, and I think it's going to be a very successful year for all of us. And now I will show you what I got for them outside of the curriculum. So I got them each a backpack, which I found on Walmart's website. Actually, I got a lot of the school supplies because I buy a lot of things online. As you can imagine why I do that. It's hard to get out to the store. So I found these backpacks that were $6 each, and I got shark ones for the boys and unicorns for the girls. So there is that. They are so excited to be using their backpacks, and I'm going to fill them up. Like I said, sorry, I don't want that to be too loud and distracting, so I'm going to fill them up after this video. So I got each of them a pencil pouch for their pencils, pencil sharpeners, pencil erasers, I don't even know what else I put in there. I also got 3 of these containers. I'm going to fill one with markers, one with crayons, one with colored pencils, I think. I can't remember, and I'm going to hold on to those. The children each have their own pack of glue sticks. I'm sure we will be going through them much faster than I anticipated because I probably should have gotten more. I'm pretty sure with regular back to school they get like, probably this is for like the first couple weeks for one kid. I mean, I don't know, but from what I understand, kids go through glue sticks pretty fast, and my kids don't go through them that fast right now because they don't do homeschool yet. So now that they are doing it, I think they're going to go through them pretty fast. I don't know if I'm making sense. Anyway, so this is, I almost forgot about this, is a map. Well, you can see what it is. It's a map of the United States, and it's wooden, a puzzle. I thought that would be really nice also for them to be working on if I have to work with another child. Someone could be working on this, especially my oldest, Owen. I think he's going to be really good with this. He's very good with puzzles, and he'll be learning along the way. I think behind each state is it shows what the capital is, and then on each puzzle piece, I don't know what it is. It's Melissa and Doug, and I will link it down below. Hopefully I remember to do all that. Anyway, so I also got 2 Expo markers. We have a big dry erase board, which I will be utilizing probably quite a bit. I got a whiteout because I made a mistake in my giant homeschool planner, which I won't even bother showing you guys in this video. It's too many things. But I have to do all the lesson plans in there, and there's just a lot. There's a lot of things. And we're going to be doing our first day of school pictures tomorrow. Oh, speaking of. Oh, well, okay, so the whiteout. I made a mistake because I started right. It's not even a big deal, but I got my planner off of Etsy, and you can kind of pick or choose like how many students you have, how many birthdays you want to keep track of. There's holiday prep and all kinds of things. So we have, I believe, 8 birthday pages, one for each of us in the family. Obviously not including the baby, but it's basically you can put in like what gifts you want to get the person and like all kinds of birthday ideas, food you want to serve, like everything, which I thought was really cool. But I started writing Owen's name on the first one, but I realized I think I want to do it in order of how they happen throughout the school year, and I wrote it in pen. I was telling this to my sister Ruthie, and she was saying that she uses erasable pen. What a genius idea. But I got this whiteout to fix that first page, which I may or may not use, because then I realized it actually would look really bad. But whiteout is still good to have. So that's what that is for. And then I'm gonna put that over there. This is the chalkboard that I'm going to write on for their first day of school and then their last day of school. Hopefully it lasts that long because it's a wee bit flimsy. I mean, I don't know. I think it should be fine. And I got these bold chalk markers to write on here, a bunch of different colors. Just figured colorful, more fun, I don't know. So that's what that's for. And then I got everyone a pencil sharpener. I don't know why I did this, but I got all the children a black pencil sharpener. And then I got myself a blue one. I don't even like blue. I'm wearing blue anyway. I don't know why I did that. And my comforter is blue. Yeah, anyway. But I don't usually like blue. Anyway, I got them erasers for their pencils. 2 packs of those. I'm going to divvy them up in their pencil pouches. I got some refills for staples. My stapler, I don't even know why that's in there. But anyway, 4 rulers, 1 for each of their backpacks. I got, how many crayons? I got these washable crayons. I thought I got more than 2, but maybe I only got 2. And then I got these coloring books, and I know I had a 4th one, but these are also to entertain the 2 younger ones because I'm sure their school day will go a lot faster than the 2 older ones. So I thought they could have coloring books to work on. This one, even though I just bought it, the children have been paging through it, even the baby. They've been loving this one up. Nobody's colored in it yet, surprisingly, but they have drawn pen in different places and just got this all dirty and looking quite used already. So then I got them each a dinosaur one, and I know I got a Paw Patrol one, but I can't find it. So I will find it eventually. Then I got a bunch of folders. I got 1 for each of them and 1 for me. Not quite sure why, but I did. So, and then of course I went over the notebooks. I got pens because they're always good to have. And then I got markers. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 packs of markers, 1 colored pencil, which I actually bought from Amazon. And then I got, I'm not even sure if these are good pencils. They're Pen and Gear. I think they're okay, but the school supplies I can't really link below because they're from Walmart. I don't think I can. I don't know. Just used to linking Amazon things, but anyway, I got 5 packs of pencils. Do you think that'll be enough? I'm sure that'll be plenty, I think. And then I got them each a kid's pair of scissors with a blunt tip. And then I'm thinking that'll be okay to put in their pencil pouches or in their backpacks. It does say ages 4 and up, so that covers all of them. And I think that's everything. I think I covered everything. Anyway, I have a headache, so I need to figure this out and then get some sleep. So it's kind of getting late, and figure out tomorrow's school day. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you understood what I was trying to say here. Hopefully it was clear and concise and not too overwhelming like it seems right now to me. So I don't know where that last coloring book went, but anyway, thanks again for watching. I will see you guys next time. I might add a little homeschool content for future videos. I'm not really sure yet what I want to do about that, but I guess we will see. And yeah, like I said, if you wanted to leave a comment below, if you have any questions about anything that I can maybe answer, go ahead and leave that down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.